The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's going to take. More than a good wardrobe to get this win tonight on the road. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Wallace is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Hayward. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Davis at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Offline with his three. And it's the Hornets ball. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yes, out on the road, it's hard to overcome missed opportunities, even when you're playing hard.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ballgame. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Free throw good, Wallace. As the regular season continues, Smitty, what's it like on those long road trips?
You know, Kevin, it can really wear on you, especially physically. And then being away from home for so long, that's not great. But on the positive side, the lengthy road trips are a chance to bond with your teammates.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
And here's Hayward following Jaylen Brown's three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
Passes it to Brown. Green with a screen on Korver. Brown. And Green slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Wallace. We saw him with 10 points last game. Hayward with the ball. Now Green defending. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Davis with a screen on Ball. On the wing, Korver. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Green with a screen on Korver. There's Brown with the three. And he lays it straight in.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Now the pass to Davis. the 8-footer, and it's Miami with another.
Inside, Anthony Davis is such a hard worker. He won't let anything hold him back from his shot.
Brown against Korver. Pass to Brown. They set the pick. Shoots over Korver, and Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. Isaac misses. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And as shaky as they looked in that game, guys, it showed a lot of mental toughness that they were able to come out and get a win.
Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The kick out to Brown. Green with a screen for Brown. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Hayward outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams sends a screen for Wallace. Miami no good on that time either. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. Green the pass to Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Brown. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And so he makes both from the line.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And it's Korver in the corner. Here's Davis, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. A different look for Miami. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robert Williams. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Wallace. Now, here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. In the corner, it's Richardson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And the defense, you can't forget about Richardson from deep. His three-pointer is extremely dangerous.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Coach said he thinks their defense has to control pace tonight. He said it's our first meeting against these guys, and we want to play tough, aggressive defense. But we have to be smart out there. We have to recognize what they're trying to do and adjust to that. Kevin?
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
That's good from Richardson.
And what can give Jason Richardson the edge out there is his explosiveness. But sometimes it's like he just has bottomless energy, and that just lets him outplay you.
Now here's Lin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lin against Dinwiddie. Pass to Giddey. Here's Hartenstein. Makes it off the glass.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
The Heat trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine against Giddey. Outside, Lynn. To halt the run. Miami no good on that time either. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. With the tip. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Lynn against Dinwiddie. Left side, Porter from downtown. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
I like this strategy, getting Porter into the catch-and-shoot situation, giving him a chance to make a play.
Here's Dinwiddie. And Hollins pulls it down. The Heat trail by 6. Bean passes to Lynn. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The 3. And Zach LaVine gets the 3.
I mean, fearless shooting from Zach LaVine. Doesn't let the deep range intimidate him.
Charlotte moving it around. Passes it to Richardson. The pass to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Porter kicks to Gibson. In the corner, it's Levine. And they're unable to get the time basket there. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Hornets lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Hornets leading by 3. They've got Jaylen Brown. Draymond Green is out there with Isaac. Then it's Ball. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Hayward. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hayward's got 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Korver against Brown. There's the pick. Shoots over Korver. No good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Heat. It's a 3-point game. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going, and for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here is Wallace. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Williams passes to Davis. Now the dish to Hayward. Clock at 6. Here's Korver for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Ball, the bounce pass. And here's Brown outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 12 points for him.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Hayward. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Davis, and it's Miami with another.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there, just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Green.
Defensively, this is what Davis gives you. The rare versatility to switch 1 through 5, contain his man, and be in a position to help.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
On the clock. Here's Green. And it's Miami with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks to Wallace. Hayward outside. Pass to Davis. Outside Williams. Shoots over Brown. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Williams has got his second basket of the game. And the Hornets call time here. And a new group in for the Heat. Taj Gibson's checked in for Williams. Porter comes in for Gordon Hayward. Zach LaVine's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Wallace. Now, here's Ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Davis against Ball. Passes it to Porter. Left tray. That one doesn't go. And the Hornets now going the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Ball against Levine. There's the pass to Giddey. There's Ball with the 3. And again, the Hornets missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Miami Heat. Levine finds Lynn. Davis with a screen on Giddey. Lynn the pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Back in the day, big man would carry your offense. Times have changed. But 80s, one who can still do it.
Now, here's Ball. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Dinwiddie's checked in for Charlotte. Heat also with the sub. Hollins is checked in. The Heat with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lynn looking it over. He kicks it to Levine. Over Giddey. Again, the miss by the Heat. For Charlotte, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. They set the pick. Here's Dinwiddie. Trying to get something going. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Just 5 on the clock. Then the pass to Hollins. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Giddey. Charlotte moving it around. That gives them the lead. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Levine. 46 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Plays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Levine. Gibson setting the pick for Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Paying off right there, forcing the D's hands once he's this close.
For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Free throw good, Levine.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
That one is no good. Charlotte leading by 3. Richardson outside. And it's blocked by Hollins. They recover it. 2 points. That one goes. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Hornets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Hello, folks. Shaq, you ever think about entering the 3-point contest? And please say no.
Nah.
All right, let's talk about the first half a little bit. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Wallace. Hayward out there with Williams. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Davis at the 5. And Brown throws it down hard.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D. And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Brown. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Green with a screen on Korver. Brown kicks to Green. And it's Ball in the corner. Misses the 3. The Heat trail by 5 to the inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Korver. Davis has got 16.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Green passes to Brown. Back to Green. Over in the corner, Isaac. A three-pointer is right on target. Isaac's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Korver. Hayward with a screen for Korver. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
And the Hornets call time here. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Miami. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move. And, of course, there's the Hornets, a couple spots below.
And when I look at Charlotte, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
I don't think they'll stay there. I think they've got a great chance to climb up in the standings as we get deeper into the season, and the players get more settled into their respective roles.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Brown against Korver. Let's go. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Now here's Wallace. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Korver against Brown, and here's Green outside, rebounded by Korver.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Passes to Wallace. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
And he makes the first.
You know, it's so many things AD can do on the floor to help your team win.
And it's tied up with that one.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
On the wing, Isaac. Defended by Hayward. Green with a screen on Corver. Dinwiddie kicks the ball. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Williams with the ball for the Miami Heat. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. On the wing, Wallace. Davis setting the pick for Wallace. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Davis. That puts them in the lead. Davis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Here's the screen. Isaac outside. On the wing, Green. Charlotte again missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Davis, the pass to Williams. The three from Corver. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Ball. To the left wing. He's guarded by Davis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outside Corver. Hayward with a screen for Corver. The three-pointer, no good. Charlotte has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Davis with some nice D. Dishes to Wallace. Corver against Dinwiddie. Back to Wallace. Lets it go with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Green. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Wallace dishes to Davis. Back to Wallace. And there's the feed to Davis. And that one is off. Hornets trail by 5. Dinwiddie left side. Ball with a wide open look. Charlotte no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Wallace misses. Well, the Hornets shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Will it go? Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Heat leading by 5. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Wallace. Takes the 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 43% from the floor. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got 5.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
Davis with a screen on Ball. Wallace. Davis kicks to Hayward. Poked away. Davis down low. Guarded by Green. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half. Ball from long range. And no good. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Miami. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Once we get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
Well, Eric pleading with his guys, Greg, to be faster and be sharper than the other team.
And if they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. We've got Brown. Josh Giddey is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Draymond Green. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Green with a screen on Levine. Giddey the pass to Green. Davis surveying the floor for three. Hayward. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight. Hornets trail by 8. Outside, Ball. Here's Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Brown's got 23 points.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Wallace against Ball. Wallace up on top. Levine wide open. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Brown kicks to Ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Wallace the pass to Levine. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Green with a screen on Hayward. Goes up to the stripe, and Davis sends it back. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Levine. Here's Davis, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Heat.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at
it. Wallace against Ball. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Isaac's checked in for Josh Giddey. The Heat also changing it up. Robert Williams is checked in for Ryan Hollins. And it's Korver in for Levine. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
All right, thank you, David. There's a good screen. And here's Brown outside. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 26 points.
Continuing for where he left off. First 3-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And it's Davis with the jam.
AD had attack all the way in his mind. Bad intentions.
Brown kicks to Isaac. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Sunday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town.
And you know for the matchup with Cincinnati, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
Korver against Brown. Green with a screen for Brown. Over Hayward. Hayward with some nice D. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Heat. In the corner, Wallace with it. Outside Korver. 6 to shoot. From the arc. They get it again. Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Why does the pump fake work? Because of AD's height and ability to elevate. The defender knows he has to close hard to have a chance.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Here's Ball. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Green with a screen on Wallace. Ball with it. Williams picks him up. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Wallace with the ball. Hayward outside. Launches a 3. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
3 triples in the first half. 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
For the loud section, get loud.
Hornets trail by 14.
That's right, fans. Here are your honeybees.
Brown outside.
Let's hear it for your honeybees.
Over Williams. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Pass to Hayward. Releases from 15. And Williams throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5 even though he's a little undersized.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brown against Korver to stop the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Charlotte. G-Way taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th. Isaac against Hayward, and there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Hornets trail by 14. 1:43 left in the game. Green with a screen for Brown. Over Korver, and again the Hornets missing. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Ball is up on top. He's covered by Ball. Wallace kicks to Korver. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Outside Williams. Isaac against Hayward. Davis setting the pick for Hayward. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Green left side. Ball kicks to Brown. It's stolen by Davis for the finish, and it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony.
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on and here in the middle of the season. These teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
So here's the Clippers starting group. We've got Lauri Markkanen, and it's Parker in at the point. Towns up top. "16 feet out, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him."
Just pure shooting ability from Towns. Exceptional. A big guy who can do it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Markkanen. The Knicks with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Here's Miller. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Parker. Shot clock at 6. The fader. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Henderson. Coming off a 22-point game against Phoenix. Throws it up high. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Here's Miller. Butler covering. The three. The shot no good. And New York will come the other way. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
That's good from Butler.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at New York. They're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season.
You know, for the Knicks, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Back to Markkanen. Here's Miller. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Here's Markkanen. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Wagner, the pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Miller. Can they get it? And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in L.A., they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Parker left side. Pass to Miller. Kicks it out to Parker. Lets it go from 14. And that's off the glass and in.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Here's Henderson. Parker defending. Count that bucket.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from range the last 10 games. Los Angeles, second.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing. And, of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Reed. Here's Crawford. Six to shoot. Wagner with a screen. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Knicks with the lead. Out to the right wing. Shot is up. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Bullock. The three is up. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Achua. Brunson with it. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Bullock. Now here's Wagner. Covered by Towns. Wagner, the pass to Poole. The baseline J will not go. Misses off the front iron. For New York, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Achua. Towns on a screen. Three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Deflects the pass. Outside Brunson. A minute 9 left now in the first quarter. The outside leaner. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Poole with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. And the basket is good.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
And the Knicks shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Pass to Brunson. Achua with a screen on Poole. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Wagner with a screen. Here's Crawford. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. piece of it.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Wagner outside. The 3-ball. And no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks out in front. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Jared Allen, and it's Parker in at the point guard. And he comes up with a bucket. Nurkic has got his first basket.
Nurkic using his body that time, a polished move. And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Duncan. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Well, Duncan had time as the ball was swinging around on the perimeter to set himself up for the J. He's got room to shoot. He's going to make the defense look foolish.
Over to the wing. Here's Henderson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Knicks lead by 6. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game, but really Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Pass to Parker. And here's Markkanen. Here's Duncan, defended by Wagner. Wagner with a steal. Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Now here's Nurkic. Here's Henderson. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Wagner finds Nurkic. Here's Henderson. 4 on the clock. Over Parker. Shot's good by Henderson. He's got 6.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Miller. It's Markkanen on the wing, defended by Kuzma. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And he makes a first. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I know that shot looks like a bit of a line drive, but Timmy's pretty consistent from the free throw stripe.
Pass to Nurkic. Right wing. From the corner. And it's New York scoring again.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Parker outside. To the right side. Here's Miller. Butler covering. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires the three. Sinks the tray.
And a great job by Markkanen to toe the line there along the corner to knock down the three.
New York calls timeout. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You look at Towns. The fans have pushed him into the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I'm glad they have. This is a guy who deserves to be up there with the rest of those names.
And keep checking in for the latest at All-Star voting results. Here's Miller, defended by Nurkic. Uncovered. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He has 7.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Pass to Henderson. Shoots over Parker. Henderson misses. The Clippers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Here's Duncan, defended by Wagner. Here's Duncan, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Here's Miller. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Henderson, good on the baseline, Jay.
That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A new lineup here for New York. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Reed. Here's Crawford. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Reed. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
First one falls. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Back to Poole. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. Towns passes to Achua. And the Knicks, another 3.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Pass to Reed. Here's Crawford. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Wagner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here's Achua. Outside Brunson. High post Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist of the night.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Releases from 15. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. A minute 37 left in the first half. Pass to Achua. Puts up a three. The next rebound. Towns. That's good. Towns has got 8 points.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Here's Reed. Here's Crawford. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 for the floor. Drives to the hoop. To the wing on the left. 52 seconds left in the first half of this one. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Reed. Here's Crawford. It's Poole on the wing. The three is up. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. With the crossover and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
17. Number 8. At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers trail. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Crawford. The kick out to Poole from behind the arc. Again, the miss by Poole. Brunson against Poole. New York, no good that time either. That one doesn't drop. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime. Let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Fellas, man, it's still early in the ballot. But I'll say to the fans, vote early and vote often. Plenty of time to get your favorites in the game.
Make your voices heard. The All-Star game, folks, is for you. And now looking at where things stand at the half, there's some work to be done for the Clippers.
They've been letting loose from that perimeter. You know what I'm going to say? Attack the paint. Make the defense feel your presence.
If we know what you're going to say, does that mean you're getting a little predictable? That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. Wagner is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jimmy Butler. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Wagner, the pass to Towns. Now here's Butler. Parker defending. Butler against Parker. Goes back up. And the layup by Butler. Butler's got 7 points.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Pass to Henderson. Now here's Towns over Markkanen.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there. And they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Butler passes to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. Here's Miller. 10 points for him. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Karl Anthony Towns.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the Clippers with the ball. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Here's Miller. Butler covering. Pass to Duncan. Just 3 to shoot. Parker. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And here's Parker. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Markkanen outside. Pass to Parker. Here's Duncan. Markkanen with it. Defended by Kuzma. Got it. Markkanen's got 5.
Yeah, Markkanen not a guy you want to leave alone.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Towns up top. Here's Henderson. He's got 10. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver, and that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. 13 points in the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Pulls it in from the elbow. Miller pulls it in.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
Pass to Duncan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. 3-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Butler with the ball. 7 points in the game. Here's Henderson. Pass to Butler. Lets it go. Tipped.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Here's Miller. Butler covering. Here's Miller. 13 points in the game. Back to Allen. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Miller. Now Allen. And here's Parker. They set the pick. Baseline try. And the shot goes in. Parker's got his second basket of the game. Here's Henderson. He's got 10. Timeout called, the Knicks.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for New York. So it's the Knicks now. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Henderson. Wagner outside. Trying to get back on track. The shot by Butler, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Duncan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. He's so adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New York?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of blocked shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. Now Wagner, looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Henderson. Now here's Butler. He's closely guarded. Wagner outside to stop the drought. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Duncan. The shot off that time. New York goes the other way with it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
To the inside. Shoots from the right block. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Nurkic is focused on trying to make the job of his teammates easier. He works so hard on the glass and setting screens. Tons of dirty work that Nurkic finds himself involved in.
1:19 left to play in the third. Pass to Towns. Shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 11 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Parker outside. Fades and shoots. They get it again. It's good. Allen's got his first bucket in this one.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Towns. And it's New York with another.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Miller sinks it from distance. He's got 16.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Henderson. 10 points for him. Off the mark from 16 feet. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Knicks out in front. They lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. On the floor for the Clippers, we've got Lauri Markkanen, and it's Allen in at the 5. Pass to Wagner. Here's Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Miller. Butler covering. They double him with Butler to the middle. Parker outside. Here's Miller. Here's the pick. Fires at the elbow. No good. Off the front rim. Now here's Towns. Here's Henderson. Pass to Butler. Here's Henderson. Parker defending. From the baseline. Henderson misses.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Parker. Here's Duncan. Gets an open look and hits it.
Well, a good-looking mid-range shot from Tim Duncan. The veteran continues to find ways to score.
Outside Butler. Pass to Henderson. He takes it in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Miller can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Butler outside. Wagner. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Parker outside. Pass to Miller. Over Butler. The putback. It's rebounded by Wagner. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Markkanen against Kuzma. Butler with the ball. The jump hook. Here's Towns. The rebound by Duncan.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Miller. For 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
The Clippers trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Duncan. Markkanen outside. Here's Miller. Butler covering. Allen with a screen on Butler. Pass to Allen. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's Butler. New York, no good that time either.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Parker finds Markkanen. Here's Miller. Butler covering. Allen a screen. Here's Miller. Clippers keep it alive. And Allen gets it to go.
We're getting a great look for the big guy as Allen scores on the interior.
Here's Henderson. Parker defending. Wagner with a screen on Parker. Pass to Wagner. Here's Henderson. Inside. Here's Miller. To the middle. Now here's Parker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to Henderson. And here's Butler. Here's Henderson. Parker defending. Clock at 6. Butler. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all three levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Now Markkanen. There's the three. Drills it from deep.
So great to see Markkanen healthy and knocking down big-time shots.
Here's Henderson. Parker defending. And there's the rejection. And they recover it. Here's Henderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Miller. Butler covering. From 11 feet away. Kicks it out to Parker. Markkanen outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by Kuzma. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Butler on the wing. It's guarded by Markkanen. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Miller at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he makes both free throws.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Here's Henderson. Parker defending. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 50 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to Allen. Here's Miller. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Jimmy Butler at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you've got to hit your free throws.
Let's go, Knicks fans. Time to get loud for your Knicks Michael Dance Club.
Marketed from long range. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Got to get the ball to your scorers, and Larry Markkinen is one of them.
And they go to the intentional foul.
13. Jimmy Butler at the line, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. There's 25 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Miller. Butler covering. Takes it inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Franz Wagner.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. And that's good as he hits both shots. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. 3-pointer. Here's Miller. And so it's New York winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Jimmy, a hard-fought win. Talk about the mentality of this team.
Never giving up on any play, man, and playing through the end.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special one thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Smith. Zach Randolph is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Rondo in at the point. Johnson for three. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Pass to Martin. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ayton the screen. Rondo passes to Ayton. Gasol with the steal. In the corner, it's Bridges. Johnson from outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Rondo with it. Now Smith defending. Passes it to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. They double-team Randolph. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Ayton, the pass to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. It's been a quick start here for Toronto.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now here is Smith. Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
First free throw is good.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Gasol hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yes, but in today's offensive league, that's a fantastic approach to have. Let's just see if they can walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Good on both. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And it's Martin, that time on the assist by Bridges.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Rondo scanning the floor. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. Driving in. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here is Smith. Gasol setting the pick for Johnson. The pass to Gasol. Over Ayton. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Rondo against Smith. Rondo dishes to Ayton. Pass to Randall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Now here is Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Martin. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
And checking out some numbers for him. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray against Johnson. Murray the pass to Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
First one falls for him.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Ayton hits them both.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Now, here's Johnson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch G.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Love's checked in for Toronto. And the second free throw, good. And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 4. Smith against Rondo. Pass to Ayton. Now Randolph. And slam dunk by Randolph.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
This all setting the pick for Smith. Nice move. Tries again. Here's Love. And he banks in the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Murray. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside. Here's Randolph. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
The Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Kevin Love. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, this last stretch, it has been unbelievable to watch him get going on the glass. And it's been reflective in the stat sheet.
Dishes at the Fultz. Holmes with the steal. Rozier against Robinson. Rozier the pass to Highland. The pass to Okogie. Here's Highland. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Rozier. The score now all even.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Now here is Robinson. Love with the screen on Rozier. Robinson for 3. Good on the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Highland. Rozier, the pass to Highland. To the middle. To the paint. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got his second bucket tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Suns in second.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
The first free throw is good.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
And so Fultz nails them both. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. Robinson against Rozier. Right wing. Here's Highland. Guarded by Fultz. 4 on the clock. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Love with this screen for Fultz. Over to the left wing. And again, no good by Toronto.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Spins. Highland passes to Rozier. Here's Highland. Guarded by Robinson. Pass to Rozier. Here's Highland. Here's Holmes. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Normally he dreams that.
Here's Highland. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Robinson left side. Love dishes to Robinson. Now Fultz. Back to Robinson. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 6 points for Nate Robinson.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Pau Gasol is out there with Martin. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And the Raptors with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. Gasol, a screen on Randolph. Martin, the pass to Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
And Gasol is just so crafty, a magician, if you will, with the ball, and incredible at using his pump fake to earn that trip to the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Gasol. Both free throws good from Gasol. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Rondo passes it to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Zach Randolph, the bucket on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 3 assists in the game. And the Raptors call time here. It's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You look at Martin. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Right side, Randolph. That's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
Suns have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Rondo passes to Murray. And here's Randolph. And then Randolph slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look